Hey real lifers, what's going on? Today I have a special lesson for you on abbreviations and acronyms, so stay tuned.
Is this real life?
Oh yeah, well we have a special lesson today on abbreviations and acronyms in English, so let me share with you 37 of these. So the first one, ASAP. As soon as possible. FYI, for your information. RSVP, this is a French word. Most native English speakers don't know what this means in French, but we use it to reserve, make your reservation for a party. So to respond, it means répondez s'il vous plaît. ETA means estimated time of arrival. AKA means also known as. FAQ means frequently asked questions. ATM means automatic teller machine, but also at the moment, which is more like internet speech or text. TBA, to be announced. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. RIP, what you see on graves at the cemetery, is rest in peace. PS, what you write at the end of letters. Postscript. ESL, like when you see it with English, English as a second language. EFL, English as a foreign language. DIY, do it yourself, like a project that you might do it yourself without professional help. ID, it means your identification. This is what you present when you go to a bar if you look like you're underaged. IQ is your intelligence quotient, which is what a lot of intelligence tests will measure. GMO means genetically modified organism, so make sure you don't eat GMOs. PC, personal computer. PR, public relations. SOS, what you might see if you're stranded or stuck on a desert island, you might write in the sand, SOS, save our souls. This is to get help. AWOL means absent without leave. Leave is to have permission to leave, to be on vacation. So this comes from the military. You might say this when you have a friend or somebody that's missing. So that person is AWOL. Another way to say the same thing is MIA, missing in action. POW, another military term, is prisoner of war. So now some historical terms. So AD, which means past the year zero, like we're in 2014 AD. AD means Anno Domini, which is a Latin word. BC is before Christ, but nowadays they're using CE for the modern era. So we're in 2014 CE, which is AD, which is secular, not really attached to religion. And then BCE is before common existence. It's the same as BC. So sometimes when you're writing or you're reading, you might see IE, which means in other words. So in Latin, I'm not going to try to pronounce this, but here it is on the screen. And EG, which means for example, and here it is in Latin. So you might use those in writing, and you might recognize these when you're reading something. So DOB means date of birth. You might see this on an application. OCD means obsessive compulsive disorder, so it's a mental disorder. MD means medical doctor. HR means human resources. And DOA means dead on arrival. You might hear this in like a police show or something. So to finish, I'm going to give you 3 colloquial ones, which I think are pretty interesting, but they're a little bit more relaxed than the other ones. So the first one is BYOB. You might see this on an invitation to a party. This means bring your own beer, or bring your own booze, which is another word for alcohol. OG, which means original gangster. And the final one is SOL, which means shit out of luck. Shit out of luck. It means that you are out of luck and you have no chance. So those are 37 abbreviations and acronyms for you today. I hope it's been helpful today. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out reallifeglobal.com for all that we have there. Thank you very much.